Chosen one, hear me clearly, for this moment was ordained by the very hand of God Himself. You did not find this message found you. The universe has aligned, guided by the sacred plan, bringing you right here, right now, for a purpose greater than you ever imagined. Deep within your soul, you feel it, a spark, a stirring, a powerful truth awakening inside you. This is not coincidence. It is divine revelation, a holy blueprint penned by the Almighty Himself, written specifically for you. Beloved, a single decision, one courageous step of faith, will launch you into a future overflowing with abundance. A future where your first billion isn't just possible, it's your destiny. Imagine it now. Abundance so profound it reshapes not only your reality but transforms the world around you. You are at the threshold of your greatest season. Doubt and fear have no authority here. Obstacles crumble before the divine purpose God has established for your life. Understand clearly, chosen one, your presence here this very moment is the undeniable sign of your divine appointment. You were never created to live a life bound by struggle, scarcity, or limitations. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are God's vessel, destined to overflow with blessings, abundance, and prosperity so immense it spills into every aspect of your life, touching everyone you encounter. Now is your time to make the pivotal choice. Trust fully in God's plan, embrace the calling He has planted in your heart, and boldly step into your divine purpose. This decision will shatter chains, open doors you never even knew existed, and rewrite your story from one of limitation to one of limitless possibility. Financial freedom, spiritual fulfillment, and global impact will no longer be dreams but your everyday reality. Envision clearly this sacred future, a life liberated from financial worry, where your wealth stands as living proof of God's infinite provision. Your resources will become instruments of divine purpose, empowering others, funding dreams, changing lives. This is no mere fantasy, it is the divine promise of God spoken directly into your life. Remember His word, Deuteronomy 8:18. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the power to produce wealth. Your first billion isn't about personal glory. It's about stepping boldly into your ordained purpose, becoming a radiant reflection of God's transformative power. Your life will be a living testament to miracles made manifest, impossible made possible. This key decision you're about to make is the turning point God Himself has placed before you, and it's closer than you dare believe. Before we journey deeper into this revelation, I invite you. No, I challenge you to make a spiritual declaration right now. Pause, like, subscribe. Let this simple act be your proclamation to the universe that you are ready, open, and eager to embrace the abundance God has prepared for you. Every interaction amplifies this message, reaching more chosen souls who desperately need this truth. Stay with me, for your soul already recognizes that this message was crafted specifically for you. Listen closely, for this decision is not complicated yet. Its impact is profound. God is not calling you to chase after fleeting worldly gains. He is calling you to surrender, to trust, to step boldly forward into the divine destiny He has revealed to your spirit. Perhaps He's speaking to your heart about starting that business, the one that keeps your soul awake at night, pulsing with visions larger than life. Or maybe He's calling you to embrace an opportunity that stretches you beyond your comfort zone, urging you to leave behind the doubts and fears that have bound you for too long. Whatever it is, the voice of God whispers to your spirit right now: act, move, trust. This decision is the divine spark igniting your life with purpose, power, and prosperity. Remember this, beloved, your first billion is not merely about money. It's about legacy, about becoming a channel through which God's abundance flows to others. You are being prepared to fund ministries, build communities, and create pathways of blessing for generations to come. God doesn't bless you just to possess wealth. He blesses you abundantly so you can abundantly bless others. Embrace this moment. Step forward in faith. Your divine destiny awaits. Chosen one, listen to the sacred story of Joseph, a man once betrayed, sold into slavery, cast into darkness, and forgotten. Yet through one divine act of trust, one moment where he embraced God's plan and interpreted Pharaoh's dream, Joseph rose to become the second most powerful man in Egypt. Stewarding immense wealth and saving countless lives, your decision today holds the power to shift your journey from hardship to stewardship, from scarcity to unbounded provision. The same divine hand that lifted Joseph is poised to lift you. I honor you, chosen one, for being here now. Your presence, your faith, your openness to receive this message that calls for transformation. If your spirit moves you to support this sacred work, your generosity becomes a seed, one that will multiply abundantly, not just within this ministry, but in your own life's harvest. But remember, no pressure. Every like, every comment, every share you offer is itself a blessing, lighting the way for many others. Let us speak truth. The world will try to convince you that $1 billion is reserved for the fortunate few, the elite, the ruthless, the lucky. But God's kingdom operates on a different economy. Abundance is your birthright. Psalm 24:1 reminds us the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. Every resource, every opportunity, every blessing belongs to Him, and He is ready to entrust it to those who walk faithfully in His ways. Your billion is no mere fantasy. It is a divine assignment awaiting your faith-filled acceptance. At this crossroads, the enemy will whisper lies. You are not worthy, not ready, not capable. But hear this: no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. The adversary holds no power over a chosen one who knows their identity. In Christ, you are not defined by your past failures or present trials. You are defined by God's calling on your life, a calling to greatness. This decision you face now is your bold declaration that fear will not chain you, that you will trust God's perfect plan and step into the overflowing abundance prepared just for you. If this truth resonates deep within your spirit, I invite you to proclaim it in the comments below. Type 787, a sacred symbol of divine perfection and completion. By doing so, you signal to the universe your readiness to walk boldly in God's purpose and claim your abundant inheritance. This is no ordinary comment. It is a spiritual covenant, a sacred alignment of your faith with God's promise. Stay with me, chosen one, for this is only the beginning. This decision is not about forcing the future, but about aligning your heart, mind, and actions with God's will. Then miracles unfold. Recall Esther's story, an orphan overlooked by the world, yet through one brave decision to approach the king, she saved her people and stepped into eternal legacy. Your choice need not be loud or grand. It can be as simple as, God, I trust you. Reveal my next step, and when He does, take it with boldness, knowing He has already gone before you. Understand what this billion truly represents. It is not a mere number, but a sacred tool for transformation. With this wealth, you can build schools, support ministries, create opportunities, and pour God's love into generations yet unborn. It is not about luxury, though blessings may flow in many forms. It is about building a legacy that glorifies the Creator, demonstrating to the world that with God there are no limits. This step you take is not about perfection. God does not require flawless plans or a mistake-free path. He desires faith. Hebrews 11:6 tells us, without faith it is impossible to please God. Your leap of trust, your yes to His call, that is what moves mountains and unlocks the floodgates of divine abundance. Remember Abraham, called to leave all familiarity behind, stepping into the unknown with nothing but God's promise. He had no map, no certainty, only faith. So too are you called. Your destiny awaits beyond the veil of doubt. Step forward, chosen one. Your time is now. Chosen one, hear this truth that flows from the heart of God through one obedient decision. Abraham became the father of nations, blessed beyond measure. Your decision today holds the power to set you upon a path where God's promises unfold in ways beyond your wildest dreams. By embracing this choice, you are stepping into a new identity, no longer defined by struggle or doubt, but as a chosen heir, a co-heir with Christ, entrusted with God's limitless resources. Romans 8:17 declares, "If we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ." Your billion is part of this sacred inheritance, and this decision is your claim. Yet know this, chosen one, courage is required. The world will attempt to pull you back, voices will question your faith, mock your vision, and urge you to play it safe. Even your own mind may waver, but remember, you were never created to play small. You were made to reflect God's glory, to walk boldly in His power, and to live a life that shatters the ordinary. This decision is your moment to rise above the noise, silence the doubters, and trust that God's plan for you surpasses all your dreams. If your spirit is stirred by this moment, if anticipation leaps within you, declare it now. Type 707 in the comments below. Send a signal to the universe you are ready to embrace God's purpose, to claim the abundance destined for you. This declaration is more than words. It is a sacred seed of faith that will blossom beyond what you can yet see. Stay close, chosen one, for we are about to journey deeper into the meaning of this decision. It is not a one-time event, it is a way of life. Each day you will awaken and choose to trust God, follow His lead, and act upon the opportunities He sets before you. This is the cultivation of an abundant mindset, expecting blessings, believing in provision, and walking in the unshakable confidence that He is with you always. This mindset is the divine divide while others are trapped in fear and scarcity. You stand anchored in faith and overflow. The practical steps of this choice may call you to risk perhaps investing in that God-inspired idea, learning new skills like financial stewardship or digital marketing, or surrounding yourself with those who uplift your vision and call forth your greatness. Whatever it looks like, know this: God is not leaving you alone. He is your partner, guide, and provider. Consider David, once a shepherd boy overlooked by many. But by one courageous decision to face Goliath with only a sling and a stone, he stepped into his destiny. It was not David's strength, but his unwavering faith in God's power that prevailed. Your decision today is your own Goliath moment. Face down the giants of doubt, fear, and limitation, and declare boldly, with God I am unstoppable. As you step forward, expect transformation. Opportunities will emerge from the unseen, connections will align in perfect divine timing, and resources will flow in ways beyond human logic. This is God's power at work in you. Ephesians 3:20 reminds us now, to Him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to His power at work within us. Your billion is only the beginning of what God will do when you say yes. This decision also calls you to release all that no longer serves you: scarcity mindsets, draining relationships, habits that bind you to the past. Isaiah 43:19 declares, "See, I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it?" Your willingness to let go creates space for the new blessings God is bringing. As you walk into this season, your energy will shift. Confidence rooted in your identity in Christ will radiate from you. You will speak with authority, act with purpose, and attract divine opportunities. This is the power of the chosen one, aligned with their sacred calling. Your billion is more than a number, it is a mirror reflecting God's limitless potential placed within you. Look to Ruth's story, once a widow and foreigner with no prospects yet. Through one faithful decision to stay loyal and trust God's plan, she rose from gleaner to the great-grandmother of King David, woven into the very lineage of Jesus. Chosen one, your story is next. Step boldly. Your divine legacy awaits. Chosen one, hear the truth written by the hand of God. Ruth's decision was never about wealth. It was about faith. Yet through her faithfulness, God blessed her beyond measure. Today, your decision holds the power to set you on a path toward a legacy that will echo through generations, a legacy rooted in divine purpose and eternal impact. This is also a call to stewardship. God does not pour out abundance so it may be wasted. He blesses you to manage it wisely, to multiply it, and to use it for His glory. Your billion is not just fortune, it is a sacred responsibility, a divine calling to be a faithful steward of God's resources. Whether through investing in businesses that create jobs, supporting causes that spread hope, or building systems that empower others, your wealth becomes a powerful tool to fulfill God's greater plan. If your soul is stirred by this message, if you are ready to claim this divine abundance, type 777 in the comments below. Let the world witness your readiness to step into your calling, to trust God's plan, and to embrace the billion-dollar destiny He has prepared for you. This declaration is more than mere words. It is an act of faith, a spiritual proclamation that says, I am ready. This decision is not about striving or struggling. It is about resting in God's perfect provision. The world urges you to hustle relentlessly, to grind without pause, to chase success at all costs. But God's way is different. He calls to the weary, come to me, all who are burdened, and I will give you rest. Your billion will not come through exhaustion or force, but through faith and surrender. As you step into this decision, you will begin to witness God's hand at work. Doors will open that no one can close. Resources will flow in perfect divine timing. People aligned with your vision will come forth to support you. This is the power of alignment. When you choose God's plan, the universe itself conspires in your favor. Psalm 37:4 promises, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Your billion is not merely a desire, it is a divine assignment, and God stands ready to fulfill it. Consider the ripple effect of this choice. It is not only about you. It is about the lives you will touch, the communities you will transform, the dreams you will fund. Imagine the schools you could build, the businesses you could launch, the ministries you could empower. Your wealth becomes a vessel for God's love, a testament to His promises made manifest. This decision invites you to step into a legacy that will outlive you, a legacy that glorifies God and inspires countless others. As you embrace it, remember God is with you every step. He is not a distant deity, but your loving Father, provider, and guide. Joshua 1:9 commands, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Your trust in Him becomes your strength, your courage, your victory. We thank you, Chosen One, for your presence here. Your faith is a shining light in this world, and your engagement through likes, comments, and shares is already transforming lives. If you feel moved to support this ministry, consider offering your generosity through Super Thanks, so these messages of hope and abundance can continue to reach souls in need. Yet know this, your engagement alone is a powerful blessing. Let us keep this fire burning bright. This decision is also about divine timing. God's timing is perfect. He is aligning every detail for your breakthrough. Though the full picture may not yet be clear, trust that every step you take is guided by His hand. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Chosen One, this is your season, your time to rise, to shine, and to walk boldly into the billion-dollar destiny God has prepared for you. As you make this choice, a transformation will ignite within you. Your confidence will grow, your vision will expand, and your faith will deepen. You will no longer see yourself as small or insignificant, because in God's eyes you are mighty, chosen, and destined for greatness. Chosen one, see yourself now as God sees you. A chosen vessel radiating His glory, a faithful steward of His boundless abundance. This transformation will not only stir your soul but shine outward. Others will witness the light dancing in your eyes, hear the authority ringing in your voice, and feel the purpose driving each step you take. Remember Moses, the fugitive with a stutter, who through one courageous choice to obey God at the burning bush led a nation from slavery into freedom. His qualifications mattered little. It was his trust in God that moved mountains. Today, your decision is your burning bush moment, calling you to lead, to create, and to prosper in ways that glorify the divine. This choice calls you to vision beyond your current struggles, dreams bigger than your present reality, and faith that embraces the impossible. Proverbs 29:18 declares, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Your billion is not just a figure, it is the divine vision of what God can accomplish through you. This is your moment to embrace that vision, to believe it fully, and to act boldly upon it. If your spirit is ready to say yes, type 707 in the comments below. Declare to the universe your claim to this billion-dollar destiny, your walk of faith, and your readiness to receive the blessings God pours out. This act is a sacred seed, a declaration that shifts the spiritual atmosphere in your favor. Know that you do not walk this path alone. God is your partner, your provider, your strength. Isaiah 45:2 promises, "I will go before you and level the mountains. I will break down gates of bronze and cut through bars of iron." Your billion is not a mountain to climb, it is a promise God is eager to fulfill. Trust Him, follow Him, and open your heart to receive all He has prepared. As you make this choice, watch as God's favor unfolds, opportunities multiply, divine connections align, and resources flow in ways beyond human logic. This is the power of a chosen one who has said yes to God's plan. Your billion is more than financial triumph. It is a spiritual breakthrough, a stepping into the fullness of your God-given identity. Consider the legacy you are building. This billion is not only for you, but for your family, your community, and the world. It is about creating systems that empower, funding dreams, that transform lives, and shaping a future that reflects God's glory. Look to Solomon through one heartfelt request for wisdom he received. Wisdom, wealth, and honor beyond measure. Your decision today could unlock a similar outpouring of divine blessings. But faith alone is not enough. James 2:17 reminds us, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." Your billion requires you to move, to take steps, to trust God's guidance, to start that business, make that investment, or speak your vision into existence. Your decision is the spark igniting this divine momentum. This path will not always be easy. Challenges, setbacks, and doubt will arise, but chosen one, you were made for this journey. Philippians 4:13 declares, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Your trust in God is your shield and victory. No obstacle is too great, no challenge insurmountable with God at your side. As you embrace this decision, your vision will sharpen, your faith will deepen, and you will begin to see the world through divine eyes full of promise, possibility, and purpose. Your time has come. Walk boldly. Chosen one, open your eyes to see what others cannot. The opportunities hidden within obstacles, the boundless possibilities beyond limitations. Feel God's hand moving in every detail of your life. This is the power of one who walks aligned with divine purpose. Your billion is not merely a goal. It is a reflection of the limitless God dwelling within you. Remember Nehemiah, a humble cupbearer. Yet through one faithful decision to rebuild Jerusalem's walls, he sparked a movement that restored a nation. His power was not his position, but his trust in God's call. Today, your decision is your Nehemiah moment, a call to build, create, and prosper in ways that glorify the Almighty. This choice invites you into gratitude. Pause and thank God for all He has done. As 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Gratitude is the magnet that draws even greater blessings, the key that unlocks divine abundance. Your billion is not just a destination, it is a journey of praise with every step. If your heart is ready to trust God's plan and claim this destiny, type 777 below. Declare to the world your faith, your calling, and your readiness to receive the outpouring of blessings God is releasing. This moment shifts the spiritual atmosphere. It is a sacred declaration. Perfection is not required. Progress is what God desires. He seeks a willing heart, a faithful spirit, a soul saying, "Yes, Lord, I am ready." Your billion is not earned by human strength, but received through divine favor. Zechariah 4:6 reminds us, "Not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, says the Lord Almighty." This decision is your invitation to rely on God's Spirit, trust His power, and receive His provision. As you step forward, watch God's promises come alive, the dreams held close in your heart, the visions glimpsed in quiet moments. They are not mere fantasies, but glimpses of the future God has prepared. Your billion is not a distant hope. It is a reality waiting for your claim. Believe it, walk in it. This decision transforms more than your finances. It renews your mindset, relationships, and purpose. Your billion is a tool to fulfill God's calling, to spread His love, and to impact the world. It proclaims to all, with God all things are possible. Matthew 19:26 assures us, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. No, you do not walk alone. God is your guide and provider. Psalm 23:1 declares, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Your billion is no mere want, it is provision, promise, and purpose. Trust your shepherd, follow his lead, and receive his abundance. Thank you again, chosen one. Your faith shines as light and your presence is a gift. If moved to support this mission, consider using Super Thanks to help continue sharing these messages of hope and abundance. Your generosity plants seeds that will multiply, yet your likes, comments, and shares already make a profound difference. Keep this fire burning bright. This decision shapes legacy. Your billion is not only for you, but for generations to come, a future where your children, community, and world are blessed because of your faith. Reflect on Noah. Through one bold decision to build the ark, he preserved life and God's creation. Step forward now, chosen one. Your divine destiny awaits. Chosen one, today's decision is the foundation of a legacy, one built on faith, abundance, and lasting impact. As you say yes to God's plan, watch His favor unfold in ways beyond your imagination. People will come alongside you to support your vision. Opportunities will align perfectly in divine timing. Resources will flow like a mighty river, unstoppable and abundant. This is the power of one who has embraced God's call. Your billion is far more than a number. It is a testament to God's faithfulness and a reflection of His limitless power working through you. Remember Daniel, the captive youth in a foreign land, who through one steadfast decision to remain faithful, rose to influence kings and shape nations. His strength was not in circumstance, but in unwavering commitment to God. Your decision today is your Daniel moment. God is calling you to rise to influence and to prosper in ways that bring Him glory. Trust is the heartbeat of this choice. To trust God is to release control, to surrender the need to figure everything out on your own. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." Your billion is not dependent on your understanding. It is rooted in God's perfect direction. Now is your moment to trust fully, follow His path, and receive His provision. If your spirit is ready, type 777 in the comments below. Declare to the universe your commitment to walk in faith, to step boldly into your calling, and to receive the blessings God is pouring out. This simple act is a powerful seed, a spiritual declaration that shifts the very atmosphere around you. Do not wait for perfection. The perfect moment is now. God is moving and invites you to move with Him. 2 Corinthians chapter 6:2 declares, now is the time of God's favor. Now is the day of salvation. Your billion is not a distant dream. It is a present reality waiting for your claim. As you choose this path, you will see God's hand in every detail, ideas born in quiet moments, opportunities appearing unexpectedly, people crossing your path for divine appointments crafted to bring you closer to your destiny. This is the power of the chosen one aligned with God's purpose. Your billion is more than a goal. It is a journey of faith, favor, and fulfillment. Consider the impact. Your wealth will fund dreams, support causes, and spread God's love in waves that touch generations. Imagine the lives you will transform, the communities you will uplift, the legacy you will leave. This decision is your gateway to that vision, to believe it, to act on it. Know that God delights in you. He sees your heart, your faith, your trust. Matthew 25:21 proclaims, well done, good and faithful servant. I will put you in charge of many things. Your billion is not just a reward. It is a responsibility, a sacred calling to steward God's abundance faithfully. Boldness is your ally. The world urges caution, doubt, and settling for less. But chosen one, you were made for greatness. 2 Timothy chapter 1:7 declares, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Your decision is your moment to walk in that power, to love boldly, and to think clearly as you pursue God's perfect plan. As you embrace this choice, watch God's promises unfold, the dreams you cherish, the visions you have seen. They are no mere wishes, but glimpses of the future God has ordained just for you. Step forward boldly, chosen one. Your divine destiny awaits. Chosen one, hear this, your billion is no fantasy. It is a reality nearer than you dare believe. This moment is yours to claim it, to believe it, and to walk fully into it. Reflect on Elijah the prophet, who despite moments of doubt and fear made one bold decision to confront the prophets of Baal. Through his faith, God's power was displayed so mightily that it changed a nation. It wasn't Elijah's strength, but his unwavering trust in God's power that made the difference. Today, your decision is your Elijah moment, a call to confront doubt, stand firm in faith, and witness God's power move in your life. This choice is also a call to surrender, not giving up, but giving over. Trust that God's plan surpasses yours, that His timing is perfect and His provision is more than enough. As Matthew 6:33 promises, but seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Your billion isn't chased. It's received when you seek God first. If your heart is ready, type 707 in the comments below. Let the universe know you're stepping into your calling, walking in faith, and prepared for the blessings God is pouring out. Your comment is a declaration, a sacred moment that shifts the spiritual atmosphere. God does not demand perfection, only faithfulness. He longs for a heart that says, "Yes, Lord, I'm all in." Your billion is not earned by human effort, but granted through divine favor. Psalm 84:11 declares, "For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does He withhold from those whose walk is blameless." This is your moment to walk boldly in that favor, trusting His provision and receiving His blessings. As you choose this path, watch God's hand move in every detail. The ideas whispered in quiet moments. The doors that unexpectedly open, the people crossing your path, all divine appointments orchestrated to bring you closer to your billion. This is the power of a chosen one aligned with God's purpose. Your billion is more than a goal. It is a journey of faith, favor, and fulfillment. Consider the legacy you build not just for yourself but for generations to come. Your family, community, and the world will be blessed because of your faith. Remember Abraham, through one faithful decision, he became the father of nations, blessed beyond measure. Your decision today could ignite a legacy of faith, abundance, and impact. Know that God is with you, not a distant deity, but your loving Father, provider, and guide. Deuteronomy 31:6 assures, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Your decision is your strength, courage, and victory. Thank you, chosen one, for being here. Your faith shines as light and your presence is a gift. If moved to support this work, consider offering super thanks so these messages of hope and abundance continue to reach souls in need. Your generosity plants seeds that will multiply, while your likes, comments, and shares already make a difference. Let this movement grow. This decision calls for vision to see beyond your current circumstances, dream bigger, think bolder, and believe in the impossible. Habakkuk 2:3 exhorts, "Write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it." Your billion is the revelation God has placed within you. Declare it, claim it, live it. Chosen one, the revelation awaits its appointed time. It speaks of endings and beginnings, and it will not prove false. Your billion is far more than a number. It is a divine vision, a sacred revelation from God Himself. This decision you face now is your moment to run with that vision, to embrace it fully. As you say yes, you will begin to see God's favor manifest in ways beyond your imagining. People will come into your life aligning with your purpose. Opportunities will unfold in perfect divine timing. Resources will flow like a river, unstoppable and abundant. This is the power of one who has surrendered to God's plan. Your billion is not simply a financial milestone. It is a spiritual breakthrough, a moment where you step into the fullness of who God created you to be. Remember Esther, who through one courageous decision to risk all and approach the king, saved her people and secured a legacy of greatness. Her power was not in status, but in faith. Today, your decision is your Esther moment. God is calling you to risk, to rise, and to prosper in ways that bring Him glory. This choice invites you into gratitude. As you enter this new season, take time to thank God for all He has already done. Psalm 104 calls us to enter His gates with thanksgiving and His courts with praise. Your gratitude is a key that unlocks greater abundance, a magnet drawing blessings ever nearer. Your billion is not merely a destination, it is a journey of praise with every step. If your heart is ready to trust God's plan and claim this destiny, type 777 in the comments below. Declare to the universe that you are stepping into your calling, walking in faith and prepared for the outpouring of blessings. Your comment is a seed, a sacred moment that shifts the spiritual atmosphere. Do not wait for the perfect moment is now. God is moving, calling you to move with Him. Isaiah 61 proclaims, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." Your billion is not a distant hope, but a present reality waiting for your claim. This is your time to arise, to shine, and to walk boldly into the glory God has prepared for you. As you make this decision, watch God's promises come alive, the dreams you cherish, the visions you have seen. These are no mere fantasies, they are glimpses of the future God has ordained for you. Your billion is real, closer than you think, and waiting for you to claim it. Consider the impact of this decision. It is not only about transforming your life, it is about changing the world. It is about funding dreams, supporting causes, and spreading God's love in ways that ripple through generations. Imagine the lives you will touch, the communities you will uplift, the legacy you will leave behind. This is your moment to embrace that vision, to believe it fully, and to act on it. Know this: God is proud of you. He sees your heart, your faith, your willingness to trust Him. Hebrews 10:23 urges us to hold unswervingly to the hope we profess, for He who promised is faithful. Your billion is not just hope, it is God's promise, and He is faithful to fulfill it. Boldness is your call. The world may urge caution, doubt, and settling for less. But chosen one, you are not made for mediocrity, you are made for greatness. Isaiah 41:10 reminds you, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This decision is your moment to walk in that strength, to trust His help, and to step confidently into His plan. As you do, you will see God's hand in every detail, the ideas that arise, the doors that open, the people who enter your life. None are random. They are divine appointments orchestrated to bring you closer to your billion. This is the power of the chosen one, aligned with God's purpose. Your billion is not merely a goal, it is a journey of faith, favor, and fulfillment. Step forward boldly. Your divine destiny awaits. Chosen one, reflect on Joshua. Through one bold decision to trust God and lead the Israelites into the promised land, he witnessed walls crumble, enemies fall, and promises fulfilled. His victory was not rooted in his ability, but in his unwavering faith in God's power. Today, your decision is your Joshua moment, a divine call to lead, conquer, and prosper in ways that glorify the Almighty. This decision invites you to surrender, not surrender as defeat, but surrender as trust. To give over control, believing that God's plan surpasses yours, His timing is perfect, and His provision is more than enough. Psalm 37:5 encourages us, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act." Your billion is not something to force, but to commit fully to God, trusting Him to make your path straight. If your spirit is ready, type 707 in the comments below. Declare to the universe your readiness to step into your calling, to walk in faith, and to receive the abundant blessings God is pouring out. This declaration is a sacred moment, a shift in the spiritual atmosphere. Perfection is not the goal, faithfulness is. God seeks a heart that says, "Yes, Lord, I'm all in." Your billion is not earned by human striving, but received through divine favor. Psalm 5:12 promises, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with favor as with a shield." This is your moment to walk confidently in that favor, trusting His protection and receiving His blessings. As you make this choice, watch God's promises unfold. The dreams you carry, the visions you've seen, they are no mere wishful thoughts, but glimpses of the future God has ordained for you. Your billion is not fantasy. It is a reality closer than you imagine. This is your moment to claim it, believe it, and walk fully into it. Consider the legacy this decision builds, not just for you, but for generations yet to come. Your faith will create a future where your family, community, and the world are blessed. Remember Joseph. Through one faithful decision to trust God's plan, he rose from slavery to stewardship, saving nations and fulfilling God's purpose. Your decision today can ignite such a legacy of faith, abundance, and impact. Know that God is with you, not distant or indifferent, but your loving Father, provider, and guide. Psalm 32:8 assures, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." Your decision is your moment to trust His guidance. Follow His counsel and receive His wisdom. Thank you, chosen one, for your presence here. Your faith shines as a light. Your presence is a blessing. If you feel called to support this work, consider offering super thanks, so these messages of hope and abundance can continue to reach those in need. Your generosity is a seed that will multiply, yet your likes, comments, and shares already make a profound difference. Let this movement grow. This decision calls for vision beyond current circumstances, dreams bigger than before, faith to believe in the impossible. Jeremiah 29:11 declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your billion is more than a number, it is God's plan, promise, and future. This is your moment to embrace it. Step forward and watch God's favor unfold in ways you have never imagined. Chosen one, listen, people will enter your life to uplift your vision. Opportunities will align with divine precision and resources will flow abundantly like a river. This is the power of one who has said yes to God's plan. Your billion is more than a financial milestone. It is a spiritual breakthrough, a moment where you step fully into the greatness God created within you. Recall David, who faced Goliath not with might but with faith. From shepherd boy to king, he fulfilled God's purpose. His strength lay not in himself but in his unwavering trust in God's power. Today, your decision is your David moment. God is calling you to confront giants, rise in faith, and prosper to glorify Him. This decision calls for gratitude. As you enter this new season, pause to thank God for all He has done. Colossians 3:17 reminds us, "Whatever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through Him." Your gratitude unlocks greater abundance and magnetizes blessings. Your billion is not just a destination, it is a journey of praise with every step. If your heart is ready to trust God's plan and claim this destiny, type 777 in the comments below. Declare to the universe your commitment to walk in faith and readiness for the blessings God pours out. This declaration is a sacred seed shifting the spiritual atmosphere. Do not wait for perfect timing, the perfect moment is now. God is moving and calls you to move with Him. Psalm 118:24 proclaims, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Your billion is not a distant hope, it is a present reality waiting for you to claim it. This is your time to rejoice, trust, and step boldly into God's plan. As you choose, notice God's hand at work, the ideas born in quiet moments, the doors opening unexpectedly, the people crossing your path. These are divine appointments designed to bring you closer to your billion. This is the power of the chosen one aligned with God's purpose. Your billion is not merely a goal, it is a journey of faith, favor, and fulfillment. Consider its impact. It is not just about transforming your life, but changing the world. Funding dreams, supporting causes, spreading God's love across generations. Imagine the lives touched, communities transformed, and legacy left behind. Know that God is proud of you. He sees your heart, your faith, your willingness to trust. 1 Corinthians 2:9 says, "No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him." Your billion is not just hope, it is God's promise, plan, and future for you. This decision is your moment to love, trust, and receive. Boldness is your call. The world may urge caution, doubt, and settling, but chosen one, you were made for greatness, not mediocrity. Ephesians 6:10 commands, "Be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power." This is your moment to stand in His strength, trust His power, and walk confidently into His plan. As you do, watch God's promises unfold. The dreams you carry and visions you have seen are not mere wishes, but glimpses of the glorious future God has prepared for you. Step forward boldly, chosen one. Your divine destiny awaits. Chosen one, let us keep this sacred movement growing. This decision calls for vision, a vision that sees beyond your present circumstances. To reach your first billion, you must dream bigger. Think bolder and believe in the impossible. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Your billion reflects God's higher ways, greater thoughts, and divine plan for you. As you step into this choice, God's favor will manifest in unimaginable ways. People will enter your life to support your vision. Opportunities will align in perfect divine timing. Resources will flow like a river, abundant and unstoppable. This is the power of the chosen one who has said yes to God's plan. Your billion is more than a financial milestone. It is a spiritual breakthrough, a moment to step into the fullness of who God created you to be. Remember Noah, through one decision to build the ark, he saved his family and preserved creation. His power was not in skill, but in faith in God's word. Today, your decision is your Noah moment. God is calling you to build, to trust, and to prosper in ways that glorify Him. This decision invites gratitude. As you embrace this new season, take time to thank God for all He has done. Psalm 136:1 declares, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His love endures forever." Gratitude is the key that unlocks greater abundance, a magnet drawing more blessings to you. Your billion is not merely a destination. It is a journey of praise with every step. If you are ready to trust God's plan and claim this destiny, type 777 in the comments below. Declare to the universe your faith, your calling, and your readiness to receive the blessings God pours out. Your comment is a seed, a declaration that shifts the spiritual atmosphere. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Now is the time. God is moving and calling you to move with Him. Psalm 90:12 says, "Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom." Your billion is not a future hope, but a present reality waiting for your claim. This decision is your moment to number your days wisely, to walk in God's plan. As you say yes, you will see God's hand in every detail. The ideas that arise, the doors that open, the people who cross your path. None are random. They are divine appointments designed to bring you closer to your billion. This is the power of the chosen one, aligned with God's purpose. Your billion is more than a goal. It is a journey of faith, favor, and fulfillment. Consider the impact, changing your life and the world, funding dreams, supporting causes, spreading God's love across generations. Imagine the lives you will touch, communities you will transform, and legacy you will leave. Know that God is proud of you. He sees your heart, your faith, your trust. Psalm 18:30 declares, "As for God, His way is perfect. The Lord's word is flawless. He shields all who take refuge in Him." Your billion is not just hope, but a promise, a perfect plan from a flawless God. This decision is your moment to take refuge in Him, to trust His way, and to receive His provision. Thank you, chosen one, for being here. Your faith is a beacon and your presence a blessing. If moved to support this work, consider offering super thanks to help spread these messages of hope and abundance. Your generosity plants seeds that will multiply. Your likes, comments, and shares already change lives. Let us keep this movement alive. Boldness is your call. The world urges caution, settling, and doubt. But chosen one, you were created for greatness, not mediocrity. Psalm 27:1 proclaims, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" This decision is your moment to walk in His light. Trust His salvation and step boldly into His plan. As you embrace it, watch God's promises unfold, the dreams you carry and the visions you have seen. They are no mere wishes, but glimpses of the glorious future God has prepared for you. Your billion is real, closer than you think. Claim it, believe it, and walk in it.